BTS's Jungkook and aespa's Winter, a CoupleMagazine? Within minutes, fans were refreshing their feeds, quote-tweeting in disbelief, zooming into screenshots, and asking the same question over and over again: how did this happen without anyone knowing? In the fast-moving universe of K-pop, surprises are nothing new, but this one hit differently. Not because it was confirmed. Not because it was announced. But because of the sheer possibility of it. Jungkook, the global superstar from BTS, a name synonymous with record-breaking albums, sold-out stadiums, and an almost mythic level of privacy. Winter, aespa's main vocalist, known for her icy visuals, powerful stage presence, and carefully guarded personal life. Two idols from two of the biggest K-pop groups in the world, suddenly linked by what fans began calling a CoupleMagazine allegation. And just like that, the internet exploded. At first, it was confusion. Fans scrolling late at night, stumbling across posts claiming that Jungkook and Winter had been featured, or were about to be featured, in a magazine shoot that framed them like a couple. Not explicitly romantic. Not officially labeled. Just enough to raise eyebrows. Just enough to feel intentional. Screenshots spread. Translations followed. Speculation multiplied. Was it real? Was it old? Was it fan-edited? Or was this something the industry had quietly approved? The reactions came in waves. BTS armies, fiercely protective and deeply analytical, began dissecting every detail. aespa did the same. Some fans laughed it off, calling it another case of internet imagination running wild. Others felt uneasy, questioning how such an image, or rumor, could surface without statements from HYBE or SMEntertainment. And then there were the neutral observers. The casual fans. The people who don't usually get pulled into fandom wars, but this time, they stopped scrolling, because the idea itself was powerful. Jungkook and Winter represent two different eras of K-pop stardom. BTS, the group that pushed K-pop onto the global mainstream stage. aespa, the group designed for the digital age, blending virtual concepts with real-world influence. A connection between them, even a symbolic one, felt like a collision of worlds. As the hours passed, the story grew. Hashtags climbed. Reaction videos appeared. Some creators spoke cautiously, emphasizing that there was no confirmed dating news, no official couple announcement, no verified magazine spread presenting them as romantically involved. Others leaned into the mystery, asking why the rumor felt so convincing. And that's where things got interesting, because this wasn't just about dating rumors. It was about projection. In K-pop, idols are often seen through carefully curated lenses. Every photoshoot, every interview, every concept is designed to tell a story. Fans are trained, almost subconsciously, to read between the lines. So when a rumor like this appears, it doesn't exist in a vacuum. It taps into years of parasocial attachment, expectations, and unspoken rules. Jungkook, despite his fame, has always been relatively private. His rare comments about love or relationships are vague, thoughtful, and guarded. Winter, too, has maintained a clean, focused image centered on her artistry. Neither idol has been publicly linked to a serious relationship. So when a CoupleMagazine allegation surfaced, fans weren't just reacting to the rumor, they were reacting to the idea of change. Midway through the chaos, a subtle twist shifted the conversation. Some fans began pointing out that the so-called couple framing might not be romantic at all. In K-pop media, magazines often pair idols together for concept shoots that highlight contrast, chemistry, or visual storytelling, without implying a real-life relationship. A powerful male idol. A charismatic female idol. Two visuals. Two brands. One striking image. Suddenly, the narrative cracked open. What if this wasn't a scandal, but a strategy? What if the reason it felt shocking was because we've been conditioned to see male-female pairings as romantic, even when they're not meant to be? This perspective didn't erase the reactions, but it reframed them. Discussions became deeper, more reflective. Fans debated industry norms, media literacy, and the pressure idols face when even standing near someone of the opposite gender can trigger dating rumors. Still, the emotional intensity didn't fade. Some fans expressed support, saying that if Jungkook and Winter were ever dating, it should be respected. Others emphasized that spreading unverified claims could harm both idols. And many simply asked for clarity, not because they felt entitled to their personal lives, but because uncertainty fuels anxiety in fandom spaces. As of now, no official confirmation has labeled Jungkook and Winter as a couple. No agency has announced a relationship. No verified magazine has explicitly presented them as romantically linked. What remains is a moment, a flashpoint, where imagination, fandom culture, and digital speed collided, and maybe that's the real story. In an era where information moves faster than verification, where a single post can shape global conversations,